Following the indefinite close of the PTE, I bet a lot of us are waiting for the next live patch to happen rather than actually playing the game. Yet, danger lurks in the darkness. And what kind of danger, you might ask? It actually has nothing to do with the balance, the hardware. Well, maybe a bit about the hardware, but I'm just gonna point it out to you right here. The real problem we have at hand is cheaters. Yep, that's right. Once again, cheaters are back, baby. And I don't really know why and how they managed to just suddenly pop up all of a sudden, like when the PT was about to close. But to me, I think it's kind of because no one's actually keeping them in check on live. So they actually managed for the past 3 months of PT, they actually managed to like just hang out, and now they're even more oblivious about what they're doing, and that's exactly what the cheater today is going to be about, oblivionis or whatsoever. So actually, this isn't the only cheater that I wanted to talk about today. This is the only one out of the three cheaters I had in one day. Okay, I didn't fight these people. I mean, this guy I definitely fought. This was on the PT, but I received two extra reports of cheaters in like there were five of them in total in one day, and then so I don't really know either it's just me or like it actually is a pretty big problem because sometimes I jump into some random lobbies and I ask, "Hey guys, what up, weebs? It's Corn. Have you met any cheaters?" And I actually get quite positive responses, which they tell me no, they haven't met cheaters, but on the other hand, I don't know. Then how come people like this actually exist? But anyways, let's get into it, shall we? I'll just quickly zoom to where the parts that were just extremely suspicious. So in the beginning of the match, it felt alright, okay? Like, look here, well, in the beginning of the match, it felt alright. You know, I had a Terminator, and I was like, okay, I felt a bit cocky. Maybe I'll just go drive in and try to cheese some infantry, this and that. Everything seemed fine. And then, eventually, at around here, this Terminator, watch this, and my Terminator was flanking this HC, right? Okay, okay, I deal some damage, he's running away, he pops smoke, okay, 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 well, my damage, I did my damage, I'm gonna retreat now. Oh! Let's play that again. Oh, maybe a bit too soon. Okay, let's play that again. Listen carefully, I'm not gonna speak here. Listen to the amount of AT4s fired. That was like a fucking grenade launcher rate of fire, baby. I mean, I don't know how he managed to do that, but I am on 180 ping. So initially I thought, okay, maybe it's just the ping fucking me over again, like again, which is like I've been playing the entire PT on like at least 150 ping. Okay, sure, buddy, I reconnected. Oh wait, yeah, like the second part was around like 8 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, here, and then I was like, okay, well, I heard some howitzer fire. Told my guys to go back, listen to the howitzer. Right now. Yep, second shell, third shell. Boom. Pops up. I didn't even see the shells. This was the first salvo I actually saw. One. Okay, the second salvo, I think I missed it, but like, it was just weird. I mean, I put my stuff behind here, and then this was like really far, really far away from where there would be spawning because we just had we just had those buildings a couple like a couple seconds ago, and they wouldn't really be able to put recon in there. So like, and then afterwards I resupplied, and then this is where it starts to get funny. The guy stopped hiding it any longer. So every time I tried to put okay, like this was us trying to snipe back at their artillery, but watch this, okay? Watch this part. A good classic. You see my pants here? You see my pants here? It's I keep opening the wrong tab. This is where my pants here is. Okay? Just I had it there for a specific reason. Now wait 30 seconds. Okay, we'll just watch this together and we'll chat about some other stuff. Okay. I don't really know why these people even exist and how they managed to get into like how they managed to go unnoticed and then somehow like okay, well I guess everyone had to deal with them at some point because they somehow managed to climb the ranks, right? But still it's quite absurd that oh, okay, there we have it. So he turned out he was artillery here with his Panzerhaubitze. I don't know why, out of the entire tree line, he's artillerying here, but there's more, there's even more. Well, watch me play dodgeball with my opponent here, as he tries to snipe all the supplies I have. Okay, right here. Right now, okay, you just popped the supply there, but previously I had like 2 extra down. Like, I just kept moving my supplies. Like, I had a supply here, and then he artilleried it. Actually, that one ran out. I had one here, and then that one blew up. This one blew up. This one, because he only had 3 pieces, and he apparently doesn't know how to press shift, so he always shoots in the same place. So I reckon if I spread out my supplies, then I'd be fine. Which in this case, you know, it's kind of working. I can actually resupply properly. Oh, but he still blows it up. Okay, maybe he spots from there. Okay, maybe he spots from there. Okay, sure. Okay, let's keep maybe surely this supply wouldn't get spotted, right? Okay, maybe he has these snipers in the building. I don't know. I don't know, but he's always sniping. He always knows where everything is. And then the real deal. Now we're seeing the real deal. Okay, guys, sit tight. Watch these 2 T90s. Just watch them. In about a couple seconds, boom, gone. Boom, 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 boom. And then one last boom, T90 gone. Look at the Abrams. Holy shit, I don't even know what that is. Like, if this is how Abrams actually performed in real life, I don't know why America's losing the war in Iran. I mean, this is meant to be a joke, by the way. So like, and then now my teammates are speaking Russian, but like, you get the idea. I don't know how these people, or like how like how this this is even possible. So let's look later as we actually somehow managed to decap B, and then the purple guy seemed alright, you know, the purple guy seemed okay, like he didn't seem like he was actually cheating, but then eventually the red guy came in as we actually somehow managed to take B back. Oh, something definitely happened here, yep. I don't know why that guy's going back into C when we needed B. He was probably distribution thing, but okay. 1, 2, instantly double tapped. Holy, I don't know what that is. I honestly don't know what that is. Let's play that again, okay? I mean, I just wanna see it again, okay? I wanna witness lore accurate Abrams gameplay. Holy cow. This is my name. Instantly gone. Okay, well now the purple guy's in, so like, I guess you could argue, maybe it's an 84, maybe surely. But yeah, we really had to hold B here. Because if we didn't go even in this phase, we would just lose anything. So we had to get like 1,500 points, and then he just started blobbing. Thankfully, someone did have thermobaric around, so that was okay. But then the rest was just the Abrams cleaning everything out. Oh. Dude, it's funny as how you really should watch how this Abrams fucking rolls. 1, 2, gone. I don't know. What is this on? I've never heard so many Russian swear words in my life before, but apparently I've experienced it.
Move Terminator, Corin,
But yeah.
move Terminator.
I don't know. Yeah, and then like we didn't manage to hold B at the very end. But because of how conquest works, we actually somehow managed to get to go to be 3 ticks above them. So all we had to do was just hold the cap for 1 minute, for 2 minutes, which was uncertain at the time, but we somehow managed to do it. And yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it, but these people, I know these people in BA, and they're definitely, I mean, like some of them are the best, but I'm probably a fraud. But I can guarantee the other people are somewhat decent. Okay, they're pretty good. Like they've somehow, I mean, at some point in the history of BA, managed to be in the top 50, sometimes top 10 of the community. to have this guy, I mean, I'm like, okay, some my friends have told me, Corn, just because he's better than you doesn't mean he's cheating, but I'm pretty sure, you know, the Abrams is just built different. So yeah, so this is what triggered me to like actually start doing investigation, which yeah, we actually do. Uh, I mean, I'm just gonna show you the more cheaters. Okay, more cheaters, and more cheaters, more fun. And this one is even more absurd because this one was actually reported as this is July no, June 9th? June 9th, okay, June 9th, and then this guy's he has bookers just shooting at like just maximum range. I don't know, but it's just crazy. Have longer range. Okay, right. Yeah. This booker. What do you mean? What do you mean this booker shooting any leopard from like 2 kilometers away? At least 2 kilometers away. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm confused. And the worst part was this guy, right? This guy, the Mr. Cheater man. Uh, he happened to still be around until like 2 days ago. So he's definitely on the loose. This man is definitely on the loose. You might think to yourself, I mean, you might ask Corn, why the name is different? He's like Doc QLOV7 or QLove7, whatever. Yes, that is true. That is true. But if you scroll to the bottom of this website, it's called BA Trace. They actually have, you know, pretty detailed information of a lot of things. Ah, there he is. Name history. He once had a name. He once was named whatever this was, and he changed his name again. And he's still plaguing solo queue. Somehow he gets to lose a game. I don't really know how that happens. But apparently even his teammate was cheating. So like, I don't know. I don't know. But like, okay, how many games does he play a day? Let's. Okay, not. I don't really know how to use this website, but okay. In one day, he managed to play about 3 games. You know, so he could potentially cuck over 15 people a day. Okay, maybe more, because like yesterday he was playing like, oh, almost more than 10 games. Holy, yeah, okay. I see you. Even more? Okay, like 5 to 10 games per 3 to 10 games per day, depending on how many guys' days he wants to ruin. And yeah, like I guess you kind of get the gist of everything. So, ah, oh wait, yeah. And then like there's also this clip that I got shown. Let me just quickly slap it on. Alright, due to the amount of screaming and of people in this clip, I've decided to tone down the volume, but what they said was in 6 minutes and 16 seconds, this man somehow managed to lose 3,000 points worth of units. Okay. I mean, and then like my very objective friends told me that Corn, it is possible if you wanted to lose 3,000 points in the first 6 minutes and 16 seconds, which I mean, in the beginning you get like, you know, 1,000 points, right? And then if you, assuming you get 300 income times 6 minutes, that would be 1,800 points. So okay, let's even give it like, you know, let's even give him 75 points extra because that's around what 16 seconds gives you. Okay, I mean just let me quickly play this for a couple more seconds. Okay, yeah, see that? 6 minutes and 16 seconds into the match. Okay. Yeah, and then it's also the same guy who's disconnecting. So he managed to lose 3,000 points. Okay, just saying. So I don't really know how you managed to do that. Because like when everyone's losing like how much? Like 1,500 points. So yeah, and that's not even calculating upkeep. So I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know how people like this actually exist. They managed to get away with it for so long. But apparently that's the reality we have to deal with at the moment. So at least for the past 15 minutes, yeah, this guy's just been feeding units. But anyways, the idea of today's video, more like of what I wanted to talk about, was actually just you know, about how I would, probably a public PSA or something. I think PSA has the word public in it. But what I wanted to do today is just tell you guys about like what I'm here for, like what I wish or what I wanted you to do if you could do anything about this situation, because I'm addicted to BA. Maybe you are too. Maybe you don't play BA anymore. Maybe you just watch my content. I don't know, but um, if you're currently still addicted to the game, or if you plan on returning to BA and you want to be at least make sure these cheaters don't play other people's matches after they fuck up yours, um, yeah, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So the in-game cheater report thing is still, I mean, it still works, right? You still technically send a report to the devs, but if you do happen to have them on like on footage, like have actual footage of them doing it in action, just like how you watch my replays, and see how absurd that they've been like toying with us, everyone, then go download something like Metal. This is not a sponsor. I myself, I use OBS for everything. So like you don't have to like use Metal since like, but the only difference is that this one probably doesn't take up that much space for OBS. It's the entire recording. Sometimes I even forget to to record sometimes, so that's also frustrating for me at least. So download something that records your game. It doesn't have to be anything. It can be any application. And even if it's like 480p, which I actually do run on my, I do run because I have a laptop sometimes, it's fine. As long as you can tell like the colors of different players and stuff. And the next thing you want to do is, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is when you send a replay, okay, this is my desktop. But before you like send a report of that kind of sort, you wanna make sure that you also have a log file, of which I think when you report them in game, then they're gonna send one automatically. So first you want to go to the Steam library. This could be in any place wherever your Steam library is. Um, you gotta go to Steam Apps, Common, find Broken Arrow, and then here there's game logs, and you kind of want to find out which game log happened to like when you happen to meet the cheaters. So for me, let me just quickly get an example. How do I open a new window? Okay, so I met the cheater around this is my time, so like June 25th around, okay, 10 p.m., 10:40 p.m. Okay, June 25th, 10:40 p.m. Okay, so I gotta find a time that's, like before the recording happened, so before the match happened, and that would happen to be this one. And this file happens to be a log file, so you can't really send it on Steam, but you can send it on Discord. So for me, I happen to have a a channel, or like a channel in my Discord that's specifically made for reporting cheaters, although most of the time it's just me. I mean, some people also like, there was previously a guy who eventually I think he got hacked, but he was also like reporting cheaters. So like um so the idea here is that if you actually have like video evidence, it would be much faster for the devs to actually ban them because they're on video and they actually know what's going on. Like they actually don't have to go through all the in-game reports, because sometimes there are false positives, right? And if they're actually on camera on record, then I can like just help you guys at least make sure that like the replay is directly sent to the devs instead of them having to find a valid report to like to actually ban the people. And if you ask me, but what if these people, like, are these people actually banned, or are these people actually just let off the hook? All right, so you can tell by I mean, I'm just gonna use this as an example. It's pretty common knowledge. Okay, so this guy is still out on the loose. He changed his name again apparently, but I guess yeah, he's still out there. He's still out there. He changed his name again. This is my last report, so it does probably take them maybe a couple days to process a replay. This guy got banned, so I reported him at around uh March 4th, and his last game was around March 8th. So yes, it still does take a couple of days for them to fuck over everyone, but you know, it's better than nothing. And so like this website is BA Armory, by the way. Shout out to my BA Armory boys. You know, I mean, every time I do like cheater research, it's always like a combination of multiple websites in the work. And these people who are suspicious actually tend to have a general um like the amount of matches they have on these accounts tend to be lesser than the majority of players. There are rarely accounts where there are like more than 500 games and they happen to be pretty high rank and also pretty high win rate, which I'm surprised this guy actually this guy's been hiding it fairly well, I suppose. Um, but yeah, like that's the idea. That since they get banned all the time, they actually need to get new accounts and like even though it's not concrete evidence, it's still good enough for you to at least know that, oh, okay, well that raises a red flag. Okay, and the more red flags I collect, the more suspicious this guy becomes. And if I ever happen to catch this guy red-handed, like in like whether in someone's live match or whether they recorded their match, then yeah, voila, auf Wiedersehen, motherfucker. So like that's all I have to say to them. So I just hope that ultimately we can get rid of these people so that either they have to go get new accounts or at least they get sent to. I mean, they're probably going to get new accounts anyways. I can't really guarantee that they don't come back to the game because currently the anti-cheat system in the game is clearly not great, right? We have easy anti-cheat and like these people are still around, so they clearly have methods of bypassing the easy anti-cheat. So as of now, I'd say it's unfortunate that we kind of do have to fight cheaters um, by ourselves. Although, yeah, technically anti-cheat does filter out some people, but it's definitely not, it's clearly not enough. And I think the main reason that this is currently a crisis for the game is because since everyone went to the PT, at least the sweats did, like Ben, like the streamers, the competitive streamers, the competitive players, um, the people left on live, maybe they're more casual and they don't tend to have the game knowledge or just are that observant in like noticing that, oh, these guys are cheaters, or maybe you actually have met cheaters which you reported, but I don't know, maybe they're still out there. So um, at least you know, today's video is just I'm just maybe ranting, maybe giving you guys a solution. It's an absolute mess, but yeah, guys, that should be it for today's video. I hope all these people get banned and the game shall be clean or a cleaner place when the patch drops or after the patch drops. Be you know, be on the lookout for these dirty scum out there, because at the end of the day, I do wish that you have you know, a good time playing Broken Arrow and that kind of stuff. So, hey guys, until the next video, have a good day and bye bye.